Hello Moncescans, mga anak! Are you ready for a new kitchen discovery? Today we are going to make Filipino Pandesal. This recipe is adapted from Kawaling Pinoy. Let's begin by waking up the yeast in the warm water. Stir, then set aside. In a separate bowl, we combine the 1 cup of lukewarm milk, then the softened unsalted butter, 2 eggs that have been beaten, half cup of sugar, and 1.5 teaspoon salt. We mix and set aside. We check if the yeast has bloomed and then we pour it into the bowl of the stand mixer. From the all-purpose flour that you had measured out, put 2 cups into the bowl. Then we are going to add all of the wet ingredients. We knead it in the electric mixer using the dough hook. Make sure to use only the number 2 setting of your mixer. Gradually add the remaining flour. Just keep on adding, and slowly your dough will become more firm and it will form into a ball. It takes about 10 minutes, so be patient. Just add the flour gradually, and then you will see that the dough begins to pull away from the side. It should be tacky but not sticky. Now we form the dough into a ball. We put it in a slightly greased bowl, then cover with cling wrap or use a bowl cover. Allow the dough to rise for an hour and a half, and then punch down the risen dough. Put it on a floured surface, flatten it, and then roll it up into a log. Pinch the sides to close it, just like that, and then using your bench knife, cut it into 24 pieces and roll each piece into a ball. You can also make 12 or 18 pieces if you want your pandesal to be larger. Now, let me share a secret with you. You can use the basic classic pandesal recipe to make corned beef pandesal or Spanish bread. I hope you like and share this video. Now back to our pandesal, we dip the top into breadcrumbs. Arrange the balls of dough on your tray and cover with cling wrap and allow it to rest for 1 hour and a half. I bake at 350 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes, or you can let it stay a little bit longer just to brown it. And now we are ready to give it a try. Let's check the pandesal. Is it toasty? Bouncy? Soft inside? Yes. What do you spread on your pandesal? Comment down below. Let me know. For this one, I'm going to spread something different. I tried with imperial cheese. This is not sponsored, but it sure tastes delicious. Thank you for watching. Yummy!